Welcome back. Well, the king of the waltz is bringing his hometown Maastricht to the masses next month. Every year, André Rieu holds a series of performances in his hometown's famous medieval square, the Vrijthof. But the global pandemic has meant that this year's concerts couldn't go ahead. Instead, André has handpicked bits from his favourite performances from the past 15 years and turned them into a special cinema experience. I caught up with him earlier to hear all about it. André, it's lovely to talk to you, sir. How are you?
Nice to talk to you, Richard. Yeah, how am I? I'm used to travel the world, give 100 concerts a year, and now I'm at home baking cakes.
Is this the craziest year ever, or what?
Yes, this is the craziest year ever. Marjorie and me, we were every year asking, how will this end? And we could never imagine that this would happen.
Well, lucky for us, André, we can still experience the magic of your concerts at the cinema. Tell me about going back through the past 15 years of performances.
I remember very well that Pierre, my son, he came 10, 11 years ago, he came with the idea, we are going to put your concerts in cinemas, Father. And I said, what? In cinemas? It will never work. It's dark and the people are sitting there. And now I hear the most beautiful stories from all over the world. We are now in 2,000 cinemas all over the world. And the people are standing up and dancing and screaming and it's singing, and it's really fantastic to hear. Music brings people together. So, as there is no concert this year on the Vrijthof, Marjorie and me, we made a compilation of the last 15 years. It starts, I'm playing Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again. And what you see is the empty streets of Maastricht, an empty square. It's really, really very emotional. Now I'm speaking about it, it gives me goosebumps again. But then, 2.5 hours of beautiful, romantic, and joyful music. When you see how the people go home with a smile on their face, it's really fantastic to see.
Whenever I'm talking to people about your shows at Maastricht, I always say it is such a joyous occasion. I mean, everybody walks out with a smile on their face, a song in their hearts, and a spring in their step, don't they?
It is true, and that's the reason why I travel the world, Richard, to make the people happy. It's that, only that. My orchestra and me, we are happy on stage. We have a lot of fun. And this sparkle jumps over to the audience wherever we are in the world. And I can tell you, every night after every concert, we need a lot of red wine to come down on earth because we are in heaven.
So is there a particular highlight over the years, or are there too many from 15 magical years of Maastricht?
Yeah, of course. When you really want to know the highlight, it's the Blue Danube. I'm dancing with my oldest fan in Maastricht. She's 100 years old, Sister Leona.
André, we can't wait to see the show on the big screens in cinemas. I must ask you, you've been spending a lot of time together. How is your good wife, Marjorie? Is she still talking to you?
Marjorie is still talking to me, yes. After 43 years, we are still talking to each other.
And the boys?
Yes, the boys are good and the grandkids are good, and I'm baking for them every day and I bring it to them, and the whole street is eating my cakes.
André, thank you so much for your time. You take care of yourself, sir.
Thank you very much. Love.
Oh, what a nice man, André the Baker. Magical Maastricht is in cinemas from October the 15th. Head to andreandcinemas.com for details. There you go. It really is a wonderful experience being there.